Alright guys, got a walkthrough tutorial to go through with you. In this video we're going to be creating a global script that can carry the number of coins that are collected on one screen to the other screen. So this is going to be a helpful video for you guys creating your arcade games and any other games in all my other classes. What we have here is a character that can walk around and he can collect coins. If you walk your character onto the teleporter here, it will take you to another level where there are some more coins that you can collect. If you go back in the portal, it'll take you to the other level and you'll start over. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make it where when we touch these coins, it gets collected and counted. And then when we go between the two levels, we want the number to stay the same. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing we're going to want to do is we need to create a script that can be accessed by all the scenes of your game. So I'm going to start by I'm going to right click on the scripts folder and I'm going to say new script. And I'm going to call this script global variables. I'm going to hit create. Now, under the global variables script, I'm going to make some notes for myself here. So let's start off by saying this is the global script. Global variables. This is a script that can be accessed by any scene in my game. Okay, so we're going to want to store a number of coins on here. So I'm going to say var gold coins collected. And we'll start that number out at 0. Okay, so I wrote that I want this page to be accessed by any script in my game. In order to do that, you're going to have to go to Project Settings, and then at the top, you got these tabs up here. Click on Auto Load and find the path to the script. So this is in the Scripts folder. You might be here. Go to the Scripts folder, select the Global Variables, and hit Open. Then in the top right-hand corner, you're going to hit Add. That's going to take that script and make it where everybody can access it, any scene from anywhere. This is also called a singleton. Alright, we're going to go ahead and click Close. Now, any page can access the gold coins collected. Alright, that's wonderful. Alright, so what we want to do now, let's go to our player UI. Our player UI, all it has on it is the coins. In the top right hand corner it says coins, and that's where I want to store anytime somebody collects a coin, or anytime a coin is collected. And what we're going to do, let's come here to this canvas layer, and I want to print out how many coins have been collected. So I could say print. I'm just going to do print for this first, the start now. And I'm going to say global variables. And as you can see, as I start to type it, it wants to autofill the name that I chose. And then what I want to know is the gold coins collected. So you'll see that it's auto-filling that. Where is it getting that from? Well, when we saved it, it's getting it from the global variables here. So on the canvas layer here, whenever it first gets created, I want to print out how many coins the player has collected. So I'll say the player has collected, and then I'll say gold coins. All right. Okay, so now when we play our game, let's go to the game world. We'll go to the first game world, and we'll play this. And now, down at the very bottom middle, you can see it says the player has collected 0 gold coins. And if I touch the coin, well, it doesn't say anything else. We still need to program it. But if you go to another level, it'll say the player has collected 0 gold coins. The player has collected 0 gold coins. So it can read that global variable. Let's go to our script now for our coin. And inside of this script, I went ahead and made a function called touched by something. I'll make a note for this. This function plays when something touches the coin. And as a side note, a body touches the okay. So if you'll see right here on line 8, this connects the area to this function when a body enters it. Okay, now in this script here, it's saying the hero touched me. So that means something touched the coin, and it tells you the name of the thing that touched it. The name of the thing, which would be the hero. So what we want to do is we want to check and see, was the thing that touched me, was it the hero? I am going to show you how to do this because I could just add in here that I want to. Let's do it the easy way first. Let's just say global variables dot gold coins collected plus equals 1. Okay, so now anytime something touches it, it's going to add 1 to the global variable. This adds 1 to the gold coins collected. Okay, now the problem with doing it this way is if something else touches the coin, like I don't know, maybe another coin, if you stacked 2 coins on top of each other, it will collect it, and you only want your hero to be the one who can touch it. So I'm going to make that where that happens. But if you see right here, I can go to the next level and it will remember how many coins I have collected. That's because I'm using a global variable. So now every time we collect a coin, it gets added in the global variable. So now it says I've collected 14. Now it says I've collected 17, 22. All right, but our counter up here is not counting, and currently the coin can be touched by anything. So we want to make sure that the thing that's touching it is actually our character and not something else. So if you click on the hero, you can look and see what groups he's in. I put him in the group of hero. So let's go to the coin and make it where it has to detect, is this a hero that touched it? So I'll say if that things get groups. You know what, let me do this a little bit different just so it doesn't confuse you guys. Okay, so objects groups. So anytime something touches it, I want to go to that thing and I want to figure out what groups are you in. So I'll say get groups. Okay, so it will go to, let's call this that things groups. Okay. All right, so what happens is when we touch it, we go to that thing and we grab all of the groups that it's in, and it stores it into that thing's groups. Then we're trying to check those things and see if one of those things is the hero. So I'll say if that thing's groups dot find, if we can find the hero, that means it's in a list. So this is going to create a list of groups. So this creates a list of groups that the thing has. So if we check the groups, and if it is greater than or equal to 0, that means this thing is a hero. And in that case, we want to add 1 to the coins collected. This must be a hero. And heroes can collect coins. Okay, so what's happening is whenever something's touched, it goes and finds all the groups, stores it into a list, and then this checks to see is one of the groups called hero, and if it is, then this is going to be 0 or larger. If it was not in that thing, then it would be -1. So I'll say if hero is not found as a group, then find would return -1. Okay. Alright, so let's play this again and see if we can still collect the coins. Which I'm pretty sure we should be able to. Yep. You're probably going, Mr. Eversole, we were already collecting coins. Yeah, well, in your games, you need to make sure that it's actually the hero touching them. If you don't, then you'll have random wall pieces picking up your coins. You'll have all kinds of stuff happening that you don't want to happen. Okay, let's make this coin counter up here start counting. Perhaps. Or maybe I should do that in the next video. I don't know. Probably the next video, because this video is getting kind of long. Alright, so we are able to switch scenes. We are able to collect some coins. And in the next video, we're going to use setGet to update the coin value. So let's do that later. Alright, see you guys in the next video.